was walking with my mom, and there was a little change jar, and it was to help people, little children that were very sick in the hospital. I asked my mom what was it for, and she told me that it was for sick children. I felt extremely bad for the children, and I wanted to help them feel better. Ever since that day, I knew I wanted to help people, and I wanted to become a doctor. I didn't know what type of doctor I wanted to be at the time, but when I was in third grade, I realized what doctor I wanted to be. At first, I wanted to be a pediatrician. A pediatrician is a doctor that works with children and their health. I wanted to be a pediatrician all the way up until fourth grade. The reason why that plan changed was because I used to have to sit next to a little boy in fourth grade that would always pick his nose and be very disgusting. It made me realize that if I was a pediatrician, I would have to see that all day, every day. So I decided to choose a different career in medicine. One day I was watching YouTube and a video popped up about a brain dissection. So I clicked on it and I was very fascinated by it. Ever since then, in my free time, I like to watch brain dissections on YouTube. I decided that I wanted to become a neurosurgeon. A neurosurgeon is a doctor that works on the brain and the nervous system. When I figured out which doctor I wanted to be, I realized what my purpose in life was: to be able to help people through medicine. I found out what I was put on this earth for. The doctor that I will work hard to be is called a neurosurgeon. And I know that it is very important for me to become one, not only because of myself, but because out of 20 people, there are millions of neurosurgeons in the world. But out of those people in the United States, only 20 of them are women. And out of those 20, only 9 of them are women of color. In life, there will always be people that try to put you down and people that don't believe in you. This has happened to me a number of times. But one time I went into the hospital with my mom, and my mom was telling one of the doctors that I wanted to become a neurosurgeon. The guy didn't believe. I could tell by the guy's reaction that he didn't really believe it. He started making rude comments saying that it's a lot of schooling and there's not a lot of people there that look like me. And every time he would say one of those comments, he would make a rude face or a rude sound and then he walked away. This is an example to show that not everybody is going to believe in you in whatever path you choose in life. But you have to believe in yourself and keep on going. You should be an example to others and be a leader. Show them that anything is possible. Most importantly, prove to yourself that anything is possible. You can't be afraid or be a closed-minded person. You have to keep on doing what you're doing and follow your dreams, not anybody else's. In life, there are a lot of challenges, but you have to go through the line. For example, if you're somewhere and you know that somebody's telling you just to do a little, if you know that you can do more, you should do more to prove to yourself that you're not like everybody else. You have to be careful of the company you keep because people will be jealous of you. They can make you try to do bad things and things that you don't really want to do. You should not do drugs, you should not do alcohol, and you should not do inappropriate things. You should be studying and work hard for what you believe in. There will always be people that want to see you fail and people that try to put you down. But you can't worry about those things. You have to keep on going and believe in what you know is right, even if others won't support you. There will always be people that don't believe in you, but there will always be people that do. So make sure you keep the right crowd and be around people that believe in you, and people that will not put you down, and people that know you can do things. There was a scripture that I'd like to read from Romans chapter 2, verse 6 through 9. It says, "And His grace